Hello and welcome to Big Orbit's unboxing video for the new Cardfight Vanguard trial deck for Touken Ranbu online, I believe. I believe it's online. Yes. So, my name is James and I'm joined today by Tom.
Hello.
Who, this is actually his box, but I'm going to open it for him because he's not trusted.
I'm clearly not trusted enough to actually open things on camera. So, I'll probably drop it.
As we just got the, you can see what cards are in it, in just names, so probably mean nothing to you. But there is a slight mistake on this, saying you'll get a Shadow Paladin clan card, which is in fact not true, as Tom pointed out, and we'll show you why. Also, you get booster packs for this.
That is only in the first release of this trial deck, though. So if you order this later, you might well be disappointed by that.
Well, a booster pack, should I say? And then rule guide with the cute little fox on it.
That is a cute fox.
And just a playmat which is all flowery and purple, with lots of bishy boys on it, and how to play the deck, and all sorts of things like that, and telling you what's in the next set, as well as showing the SPs, but show the physical copies of them in the booster box opening.
Treat.
So, should I do the deck first, or should I do the booster pack first?
Deck first.
Okay, deck first. If I can get it open. There we go. So, first of all, we've got what is basically Susanoo, right?
Basically, yeah, but slightly better.
Okay, so Hogitsune Maru Toku. So, our grade 3 Vanguard Circle counter +1. When your G unit strides during your turn, you may pay the cost. If you do, look at the top card of your deck, put it on the top or bottom of your deck, and draw a card and soul charge 1.
So that's a really nice stride ability. Basically, you don't have much superior cooling in Touken Ranbu, so looking at the top card of your deck is nice, and they use so much Soul Blast in this deck that that's always going to be useful.
The only worry is that it is taking 2 cards away from your deck.
Yeah, but then they are quite a early to mid-game orientated clan, I think it's fair to say.
So you get 1 shiny, and you get all 4. Which is something we need more in the other trial decks.
Yeah, these trial decks are really nice because they're slightly better than the average ones. They give you 4 of your main units, and you get 3 perfect guards.
As a way to promote Touken Ranbu.
Yeah.
And then we have Higekiri. As a stride, he has Shinken Hisatsu, which is active when you have 3 or more damage, so limit break but for 3. And when you drive check a grade 3 card, choose one of your rear guards of that unit, and this unit get plus 5,000 until the end of turn. So that's okay.
It's not a bad trial deck stride.
No, and it is gaining benefits from not drive checking shields.
Yeah.
So at least you're getting something more than just stride fodder.
But it is probably the weakest of the actual Touken Ranbu strides, because they have essentially the good stuff of every other clan.
Yeah. And he's pretty cool looking, like, it's got the persona sort of artwork to it.
Yeah, I like it.
And you get 4 of him too. Then, oh geez, it's very modern looking samurai. Akashi Kuniyuki. And he has Shinken Hisatsu 2, as well as on the Vanguard Circle and Rear Guard Circle. Soul Blast 1, when your unit attacks a Vanguard, if this unit is boosted, you may pay the cost. If you do, this unit gets plus 3,000 power until the end of the battle.
Pretty easy 21k if you have a 7k behind it. So.
Yeah.
And you're not short on soul, so...
That's true.
It's fine.
But is the Soul Blast needed for other things?
Yeah, but not in the trial deck.
Right.
Not really.
And Kurikara, just your 10k vanilla. 3 of him.
Which is nice, you usually get 4.
Yeah. Izumi no Kami Kanesada. On Rearguard Circle, you have Shinken Hisatsu. Soul Blast 1, when this unit is boosted, you may pay the cost. If you do, until the end of the battle, this unit gets plus 3,000, and at the end of the battle that this unit attacked, choose one of your units with Shinken Hisatsu ability in the back row, and you may return it to hand. So, aggro and hand, getting hand.
And it also resets on cool abilities, if you happen to run any.
Yeah, and it's not GB, so having 3 damage pre-grade 3 is even possible. Like,
it's pretty easy to do.
Yeah, and yeah, it's not too much of a loss either.
No, so 2 of them.
2 Dodanuki Masakuni, Shinken Hisatsu. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, this unit gets plus 3000 till the end of battle, so 12k attacker. Simple, 2 of him. Nagasone Kotetsu. He has Shinken Hasats on the rearguard circle. When your other grade 2 or less rearguard attacks, this unit gains plus 3k until the end of turn. That is very good.
He can get pretty big because quite a lot of the strides do things like restanding your rearguards or
all your rearguards as well.
Rearguards stand themselves. So if you can get 4 he attacks for 21k on his own, I mean that's a lot of effort to put in, but if you're attacking anyway.
And there are units that attack from the back row in Touken Ranbu as well.
I don't believe we get any in this. I think they come in the booster packs. But I might be wrong. I read up on this late last night.
4 of him as well, and he's like the best grade 2 you get. A Goto Toshiro, grade 1, 8k vanilla, 4 of him. Imanatsurugi, act, put this unit into your soul. Choose one of your grade 4 or greater units until the end of turn. It gets 5000 power, and Homare, you can only pay the cost for 1 Homare ability once per turn. So, Soul Blast 1, when this unit hits a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, countercharge 2. So it's nice that it's when it hits and not at the end of the, like, before the actual attack even starts to go through.
Yeah.
Because the problem with Homare abilities is sometimes they're a bit of a gamble.
Yeah, I doubt that one will be. I doubt it will be used for that skill overly much. It's mainly used for the fact it counts as a grade 3 when you're striding.
Yeah.
And you get 4 of this in the trial deck as well, which is really good.
Especially considering all the other clans have it like a single hour and a booster.
Yeah.
Like the most expensive single hour in that booster normally.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah. And then Horikawa Kunahiro is Shinken Hasats. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle... Oh, sorry, counter plus 1, didn't even notice that first. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, soul charge 1, and this unit gets plus 4000 till the end of turn.
So the soul charge is useful, because as we can see, they use a lot of that, and you can easily bounce him with that grade 2.
Yeah, and he's an 11k if you don't have anything really aggressive in your hand.
Yeah, so he's a nice card.
3. And Fudo Yukimitsu, who is just a perfect guard, normal perfect guard. But you get 3, which is an awkward number. But
awkward number, because you have 2 spare if you buy another trial deck.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's nice that you get more than 2.
Yeah, that's true. Hakata Toshiro, Forerunner. As an act on the rearguard circle, counterblast 1, put this unit into your soul, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, set for up to 1 card with Shinken Hasat's ability, reveal it to your opponent, put it in your hand, and shuffle your deck. If you put a card into your hand, choose a card from your hand and discard it.
Easily the worst Forerunner that they have. Not being biased, but you could easily replace this with basically any other one and it would be better.
Yeah, okay.
But, you know, it's not bad in the trial deck necessarily, but it would be something you want to upgrade.
Is there a perfect guard with Shinken Hasats?
Yeah, there is actually, and it's pretty good. When you place it on G, I think it's Counterblast 1 and Soul Blast 1. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a trigger, you draw it. If it's not, you put on the bottom of your deck and countercharge 1.
Okay, so you can find a perfect guard through this unit.
Yes, you can.
So that's something going for it.
Yeah, but it can get expensive in the counterblast.
Yeah. And Yagen Toshiro, critical trigger, 4 of him. Akita Toshiro, draw trigger, 4 of him. Midare Toshiro, stun trigger, and 4 of him.
Yeah, I think they're all male.
They are, yeah. And Gokotai, heal trigger, and 4 of him. So that is all for the trial deck. So overall, pretty good trial deck.
I'd say it is. I'd say it's well above average quality for trial decks.
Yeah, this guy's really good in my opinion.
Yeah, like it's very easy to pump him quite big, especially with the new grade through. The new grade 3. I can't remember his name. It's the one in shorts.
Oh, I don't know, but okay, got him.
Hotaru Maru Toku, who, when he hits a Vanguard, you can pay the cost, which is 1 counterblast, and restand a whole column of rear guards.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good.
There's also a grade 4 who just stands everything, I believe.
Yes, there is. So there's loads of options for that.
But lastly, we will be going through the booster pack. So, Yamabushi Kunihiro Toku, grade 3, Generation Break 1, Shinken Hisatsu, Counterblast 1. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, until the end of turn, this unit gets plus 4,000 power and boost. At the end of the turn, put this unit to the bottom of your deck. Okay.
So it's an interesting option if you want to run a whole bunch of grade 3s, but...
Well, 15k of boost is always nice, but yeah, it depends, like... I think it's really good if you're going for a budget deck. Like, it's one of the best things for a budget deck. But if you're going specifically for the Strider sort of thing, then no. But yeah, anyway. Otagine Toku, Generation Break 1, continuous. During your turn, all your opponent's rear guards in the same column as this unit cannot intercept. Then, for each opponent's rear guards in the same column as this unit gains plus 1k.
So it can really easily be an 11k attacker, and you can't intercept, which can be all of the difference in this deck.
Yeah, it's really showing how they steal everyone else's skills.
I think you mean take skills from the rest of Cray because they're Wandering Warriors.
I suppose. But, Homare, Soul Blast 1, when this unit's attack hits a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose up to 2 units, they gain plus 4k until the end of battle.
Until the end of that turn.
Till the end of the turn. That would make more sense. But yeah,
I think he's good.
Yeah, that is good. Yamato no Kami Yasusada Toku. Act Shinken Hisatsu, Counterblast 1. Until the end of turn, this unit gets plus 3,000 power, and on the rearguard circle, Homare, choose one card from your drop zone, put it to the bottom of your deck. When this unit's attack hits a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, countercharge 1.
It's nice. You will probably come close to decking out, but might be a bit too slow on the Homare.
And nice little put into soul and countercharge 1 for Ima no Tsurugi Toku.
Which really benefits because you get an extra soul and an extra counterblast, and you need both in this deck.
And it's only a 5k shield, so you won't feel as bad as if it was like a stand or a critical.
Or you can call it early and then boost or attack with it.
Yeah.
So I like that. It's a good effect.
Gokotai Toku, Sentinel, Counterblast 1. When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle from hand, the battle that your Vanguard was attacked, you may pay the cost. If you do, call 5 cards from the top of your deck into the Guardian Circle. If you do, if you have a Vanguard with Ichigo Hitafuri in its card name, and a rear guard with Toshiro in its card name, draw a card. So that's getting rid of 6 cards from your deck.
It obviously has a very limited build that you're going to use it in. Because you need to have Toshiro and you need to have Ichigo. But I presume it's pretty good in that build. I
guess so. But, like, unless Quintet Walls are amazing, then nobody really cares about them. So, Yaman Bagiri Kunohiro Toku. Generation Break 1. When this unit boosts a unit with the Homare ability, you may pay the cost. If you... You may have this unit gain plus 6,000 power until the end of the battle. If you do, at the end of the battle, put this unit into your soul.
Stop saying I'm beautiful!
What?
That's his flavor text.
Yeah, I know. I didn't assume you were just... But yeah, okay, I'm sorry.
He's apparently replying to our last video we did on Touken Ranbu, where Simon got very confused opening the packs.
Oh, did he think some of them were girls?
Yeah, he thought quite a lot of them were girls, and he kept saying, but they're so pretty.
Oh.
So I'm going to assume that that's a...
There we go.
Yeah, I mean, that's a very pretty boy.
I mean, I don't know many, like, samurais. Well, I don't know any samurais personally.
Of course not.
But yeah, if a samurai went around going like that, I'm pretty sure he, back in his day, probably get assassinated pretty quick, stabbed for being different. But anyway, that was no double R's or triple R's, I'm afraid, but we did get a fairly nice Sentinel, and he's actually pretty good.
He's pretty good.
He becomes a 13k booster and then becomes the soul.
Yeah, I do like the soul. I think the draw trigger's the best pull in that.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's really good. And he's alright, but...
I prefer his first form, the non-Toku form.
Okay, I can't remember. Honestly, when it comes to Vanguard clans...
It's Counterblast 1, it gains 3k, and Hamare draw 2 and discard 1, I think.
Okay. But I think with the new Strider, sorry.
Yeah. You're drawing quite a lot.
Yeah.
So.
But anyway, that is all for the
Are we showing SPs?
that will wait for the booster pack opening, which will
watch that to find out.
if you want to see the how pretty the SPs are, we will be showing them at the end of the booster pack opening. We may still get SPs in during the booster packs. So if you're interested, be sure to check that out. And I will give all this back to Tom, as it is his belongings. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed watching. Be sure to remember that everything you see here can be bought and sold on bigorbitcards.co.uk. Probably not this. Not these specific cards. But yeah, if you're interested in any of this, bigorbitcards.co.uk. And yeah, so we'll be opening the booster boxes now. So the video should come around the same time as this one. So until then, see ya.